So here's my little friend, one of our pigeons, and the story of pigeons being used by the British Army really starts in 1915. Surprisingly, the French were using pigeons quite a lot. The British Army really didn't have any. So the French gave us 15 pigeons, and by the end of the First World War, there was something like a stock of 20,000 pigeons in service. At the museum, we have one in particular who's the real deal. That's Pigeon 2709, who I think you've got a film of. Pigeon 2709 took off on the 3rd of October from Menin Gate during the Battle of Passchendaele. He had to take a message back to brigade headquarters. This should have taken him about 25 minutes, but it actually took 21 hours. And if you look at the look at the stuffed animal in our case, what you'll notice is that he'd been shot by a German sniper and actually is left, and where his message case is attached to his leg, it's embedded in his body as he's been shot by a German sniper, but despite this, he still managed to hop and flutter and take his message back to brigade headquarters. Interestingly, we weren't quite sure whether or not this anecdote was true, but then I was doing some research on a couple of First World War signallers who were also authors. One was J.R. Tolkien and the other was A.A. Milne. Then in 2017, a chap called Jeremy Arter was clearing out his aunt's loft, and in it he found a tea chest full of top secret documents, which must have been a bit scary at first, but then he realised what had happened is his great uncle John Lloyd worked with A.A. Milne in MI7B during the First World War. And when he was told to destroy all his documents, he shoved them in the tea chest and hid them. So all of this documentation came to light. And in his papers, there was a handwritten transcript for press release to the British press about a very brave pigeon taking off on the 3rd of October 1917 from Menin Gate during the Battle of Passchendaele, and the story of Pigeon 2709 unfolded in front of our eyes, written by MI7B with A.A. Milne in the background, which was fascinating. But the nice piece to end that story was that the loftman thought he was so brave they gave him a nickname. All pigeons during the First World War had numbers, not names. So actually Pigeon 2709 was given a name and he was nicknamed VC Pigeon. So we now know we've got VC Pigeon in our case, which is a nice end to his story.
Yeah.